like eighth period.
Okay. Let's call the meeting to order. Start with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, welcome everybody to our work session here, Monday, October 20th. I will ask the Secretary Treasurer to call the roll.
Scott Horowitz?
I'm here.
Ed Warner, I'm here. Chip Marin?
Here.
John McLaughlin?
Here.
And Matt Parsons?
Here.
We're all here, Mr.
All
President.
right, let's jump right in. And I have Julia McKay, 21 Old Main Road, Village of Quogue, land use. How are you? Good morning.
Sign in. Go ahead and start.
A residential dock facility,
Yes.
4 by 330 fixed pier across high marsh and vegetated wetlands with a 3 by 24 aluminum ramp to a 6 by 20 float in a T configuration. 4 feet above.
4 feet above the tidal wetlands vegetation. Open grate dock.
Thanks.
How long's the,
The catwalk's 330 feet because you can extensive wetland marsh there.
Army Corps all right with this?
We have an application with them.
I have to wait to see what they come back with before we go forward.
Why?
Traditionally, that's what we do.
Well, have you meeting our blue book, James? Here.
It extends 50 feet out from the edge of the marsh. Think that adheres to the length requirement?
Yeah, what's the depth of water though? I can't really.
Depth's a little shallow. We have, the float's chocked.
What's the inside of the float? I can't see on the scan.
Uh,
1.7.
Yeah, about 1.5, a little more than 1.5. Yes.
1.7
There's
doesn't,
deeper water right on the land, seaward side of it.
it still doesn't qualify for a float in 1.7.
Yeah, it's-
Beautiful meadow.
If you want it fixed, we could have it, same thing, just fixed.
Well,
Where is this dock located? Is it
Quantock Creek.
is it north of the bridge or south?
Yeah, it's north.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's up by the,
Right near Fairdale.
it's way up there.
yeah,
Yes, northernmost.
see here.
So basically, you'd be getting rid of the aluminum catwalk and going with a fixed pier, the same height, if we don't allow the floater.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, it's pretty, yeah. I mean, I could see just a fixed pier that would allow a boat to be tied up there would be proper in this area.
Could they allow like a platform at the end there? Or do you want?
A step-down platform, we've done that before too, like a 1 foot drop on the end of it.
Right, how big of a platform would you allow normally?
Normally, we don't do a platform, it's just stairs at the end of the.
Well, we have allowed like a T platform.
platform.
Yeah,
What
like,
are you thinking? What do you
What are you
want to
trying
talk
to
to your
You know,
clients?
4 foot wide might not be wide enough.
For the outside platform?
Right.
What are you trying to accomplish specifically? What are your,
Well, they'd just be able to launch kayaks, small boat, you know, it's north, you know, a small
right, just trying to figure out what it is we're trying to accomplish and then
small
figure
boat
out.
there, you know, with.
Could you go back to the overhead, James, just to show the neighboring properties, see what's around?
there's a dock south of it, yeah.
You just go down south a little bit. Those are all floaters, does it look like, James?
It does, I just don't know
Yeah. What's
if
legal,
they're
what's,
approved.
We probably should take a look at this.
every one of them looks like it's a small float in the vertical fashion rather than the T fashion. Not that that has to delineate what this piece of property puts on it, but
But it's also a lot wider down here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I went for the T, because it's a little narrower up there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you're obstructing any,
It's kind of like I would like to see what is already existing in this creek.
It's legal, you mean?
Yeah.
It would be the last dock to the north that would be currently there.
Yeah, I'd like to see what else is going on here.
I think for now, you could just go back to your client and tell them that we're not gonna permit a floater.
Right, no, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
fixed
it would
dock.
be, have to be a fixed pier.
And then we're working
And then you
on
could
the
work on the
configuration.
dimensions.
Right, and at the same
Yeah.
time, I think we need to do a little, take a look and see what is there historically, and,
I understand.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So how moving forward, how is that gonna work with you guys then? We're gonna wait to hear from James or somebody on the,
Well, you have clearance from your clients that you're good with eliminating that and going with fixed?
well, we gotta do what we have to do, yes.
You're probably like a
Well, if
four,
you're not gonna do the float, then you even need to look to see if.
I mean,
Well,
I want to know anyway, I mean, we've been working with the Marine Patrol and taking a look and seeing, because a lot of people have been violating the regulations, and then it creates these problems, because then it's like, well, I want to get that.
False sense of
But
what's.
that's not
Right.
permitted, you know what I mean? So it's creating this whole problem, so based on what you're showing with this, water depths and whatnot, I think it's good that we take a look at this.
I mean, obviously, they would prefer the float, but I wanna make sure that's something, obviously, you guys aren't gonna have a hard time with.
Well,
it's no water there where the float's proposed, that's a problem.
Right.
yeah, that's
But
what
we
it's like.
can't go out any further. Well, it's 50 feet. If you're allowed to go out a little further, we could certainly get to 2 feet of water.
Well, what is,
Yeah, but 2 feet of water's like, there's like no water up there, I know, I'm familiar
Well,
with
there's
it.
2 feet of like, those, I'm sure it's muck or.
It's shown on the plan, there's the furthest line out is 2 feet.
summer.
The one below
Paddle
adds
board around,
Soup.
poking around, yeah.
that line, correct. I believe that's a 2-foot left depth.
that's where you gotta go to get to two, all the way over there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe it's 10, 15 feet out further.
Yeah, but if you allowed them to do like a 5-foot wide, like 16-foot T on the end of it, you would give them kayak access and the availability to launch kayaks off of that, and it would be enough room to work on.
But they need some kind of stair configuration to get down, right?
Yeah.
The ladder.
Yeah.
Ladder on both ends of it, but that would work.
Yeah.
And that would rectify the issue of water depth.
Would you put a kayak rack on the thing too, or are you gonna carry them down every time?
I would think a kayak rack would be
Be easier.
easier, and it would be a seasonal kayak rack where, only summer season or kayak season to be able to be used, and then after that, have the kayaks taken off, and then it wouldn't be any issue with the view shed.
Yeah, 16 feet would be perfect.
So, I mean, we've permitted stuff like that in the past before.
then
A
it-
5-foot wide would give you the ability to walk around, and that's just, I'm
Because
just
you're not losing on the, if it's not an aluminum
ramp.
ramp, you're not losing on that. Usually on an aluminum ramp, you lose a lot of access and egress. So you have plenty of room in the end.
And it's sturdy because it's fixed.
Yeah.
So that,
It'd be open grade to Metro.
Yeah, and you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish when you're talking about kayaks, right?
Yeah, and small boats, I mean, as you
they
mentioned,
can
it's shallow.
size small Boston whaler up there, that's about all you're gonna get
Yeah,
up
a little
there.
skiff,
Correct.
that's it.
And it would
Well,
give
maybe
you-
looking to a mooring, a mooring might be better than going right to the dock.
Are they bringing it back or with the same length? So
Well,
that
normally
it's
we would stop it at like
extended?
1.5, where's 1.5 on that? Do we have an actual,
Where it is right now.
it's at 1.5 now?
Just about, yeah.
Where does 1.5 begin?
It's the line, that dotted line, I think is 1.5.
So we need-
This is one, and then this is one, this is two. I'm sorry, I don't know what this is.
That's 1.5.
This is
I
one.
believe
Where does
so.
1.5 begin? We need this, who did this? Who did this?
Do
Because,
you have the
I gave it up.
non-standard? You might be able to see
I
it.
can't- what,
It's small, but it's, let's see here. It's about 1.5 where it is now. Plus or minus.
what is it?
This is the survey, the bathymetric survey, but the dock is not overlaid on top of it.
So we don't know.
Yeah, it's on the plan, it's on the first sheet, it's on,
Should be on
Two of
the
each.
first dock plan sheet.
on 2 of 8.
All right, we have the survey here.
Look,
Second sheet of the plans. first sheet is just like a location map. 2 of 6.
There's 2 of 6. But,
You can see the 2 foot clearly marked, see the 1 foot's clearly marked. I think the dotted line is about the 1.5.
but there's no, look here, I don't, what is, this is so small.
It is small, you're right, but it's there. It's about the 1.5, I think, is that dotted line.
What's this here?
So it's probably on the inside of that float, it's probably.
Oh, there's
what-
little,
Does that say 1 point, you see that?
1.3, yes.
1.3,
Just
and
because
it's
if he's
1.5.
gonna put the fixed dock, then the ramp's gonna turn into a catwalk if you're keeping it in the same location.
Yeah.
So the catwalk will be longer.
And what it is, right now, it's 50 feet from the edge of the marsh.
And the,
complies with
the
the full-
floater would be the fixed T, which would be right at the 1.5. Correct?
I just wanna be clear, so that when he
Yeah.
revises it, that you can.
Yes.
if you
The
can do
floater
it or
that's
not.
on the plans right now would be the fixed
Correct.
5 by 16
Correct.
fixed, and that would be right at the 1.5. And
Be
then just
right there.
offshore it is where you acquire a little bit deeper water.
Correct.
So that would be good, basically take that and make that a fixed and a fixed.
5 by 16?
That's something we've approved in the past.
Okay. That's plenty of room, I would think.
That would give you, because it's gonna be a fixed catwalk, which would give you a solid base to walk around on.
But we're not,
What's the distance across, like,
176?
so that's under a third?
176 from mean high water across to the other side.
We're only 50.
so then you're meeting the third.
Yeah.
I think it's only under the.
Yeah, he's got enough room for that, and we're just gonna do no benches, no, right,
Yeah,
we're
no,
not making
no,
a,
allows that.
Yep.
some people, they create like an amusement park at the end of it.
No, because this area needs, take in consideration the view shed, because, it's the headwaters of Quonic, and you're gonna go up to the wildlife refuge, and, you don't wanna put, a davits, and, that's why a seasonal kayak rack would be the best, because.
Aesthetically speaking,
Yeah,
right.
4 months out of the year it'd be used, the rest of it, everything would look like, just dock there.
Right. I mean, sometimes you take the little boat and you go in and out of these creeks, and some folks have turned the end of their docks into like Coney Island or something. It's like, there's all this stuff, it's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, it's like a park, yeah.
Exactly.
No.
It's like the.
No dock boxes.
Every amenity,
Oh, is there gonna be a handrail on the walkway?
I think it has to be. Because of the height above the grade.
do you
One
have,
side or both sides, or is it on
I
there?
think it has to be on both sides, New York State. It's 4 feet above the grade.
okay, so we need, we need,
I would show the handrails.
There's no handrail.
That's on the dock over the water, the handrail would be up above where it's higher. The catwalk that's over the, there's no handrail showed on it? No.
Other than the ramp.
There is there isn't, you're right, but on page 6 of 6, there is a railing detail.
okay, so we need
But I
that.
can clearly show that on the other section views.
We're gonna, if it's part of our permanent structure, we're gonna need that in the description.
But I'm confused.
So there will be a handrail on the catwalk area.
Yeah, it's on, the detail's already on the plan, he just didn't clearly show it in the section view.
It's gotta be clearly depicted, and we need the clear.
It's there. It's, if you go to the last page of the plans.
What is
Yeah,
that
but-
for the-
When I read the cover I don't see it on the cover sheet.
No, I had in the past, I haven't put the railing on the cover sheet.
Yeah, but we need to put them on the cover sheet with what they are. This way, we don't see spindles and other things like this that we don't wanna see.
Yeah, we can decide the railing, the handrails. There are people that want 3 or 4 different 2x6s, and basically it's too much.
Right, we want as minimal as
Yeah, I think
possible.
we've been through this numerous times, though, I mean, I think we're all right, but,
Well,
Yeah, but the numerous times is all right, doesn't work when we get an inspector out there, and we just need to make it as clean and easy for the
Right, so can
inspector to
you-
come out and be like that.
Keep somebody
That
do it,
complies.
right, so
he shows a profile, but you want more of a section view that shows the actual, I know what you're saying.
and listed on the cover sheet. That way it's clear.
and the catwalk that's landward of the meadow, is it 54 inches above the meadow, or is it?
It's gotta be 4 feet above the wetlands. which goes almost all the way back.
Yeah.
That's the detail there, the upper left. But I understand what you're saying, it doesn't show the cross
It's not showing.
supports.
Needs to show.
Yeah, sometimes it's stainless wire, sometimes,
Yes.
just nail it down.
And nail it down and put it on the cover sheet and clearly depict it. I think it's,
Okay.
So there's gonna be cables on this, it looks like? Cable rails? Posts.
yeah, see, that's, how many is this?
3.
1, 2, and what's up here? Nothing. What's that say? Top
That's a
cap?
top cap.
At the top, yep.
And the stainless rails are a lot less obtrusive. I don't know where the Arbor Society has that with migratory songbirds, but I know that we didn't really want it. I think the last time you were here, we didn't want it on the ocean side because
Yeah, there's an issue with it on
the
the,
issue with it on the ocean side, but the bay side, I don't really see a problem with it, and it actually is a lesser view shed than
yes.
standard 2x4s.
I mean, some of that meadow, Phragmites, can be high as the dock anyway.
It's gonna,
Yeah.
yeah, the dock, and after a year, after it's built, it's gonna be like, you're gonna have to mow the decking,
Yes,
literally.
I think it's all Friday night, isn't it?
It is.
pretty much, yes.
So we got everything, James?
I think he just needs to make some tweaks, right?
Yeah, that's okay, thank you, good suggestions, and we'll comply with that recommendations and revise it to make it a fixed dock with more details.
You have anything else on today?
I think that was it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you've got,
VEBO LLC, 1471 Meadow Lane, Southampton, and consultants.
How's everybody doing?
good, fairly good.
Besides Scott.
I'll be better.
So this is an application for a fixed catwalk and step assembly, which we also refer to as a kayak dock. It's quite similar, it's at 1471 Meadow Lane. It's quite similar to, it's smaller in scope, but very similar to the one the board approved at couple doors to the west back in 2018, which you can actually see on the aerial if you're looking at this shot. And also, we had the one in June, which I want to say was 1323 Meadow Lane, that was just approved more recently by the board. Basically, just an fixed elevated catwalk, terminating in steps at the Dug Lagoon that's kind of on the south side of the marsh, inside of Shinnecock Bay. So again, we've designed everything to be consistent with the prior proposals and prior permits for similar structures in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, it's very similar to what we just approved, and it's been consistent with other dock approvals in that
Do
area.
you want this to actually go in the oyster pond?
Pardon?
Well, these were oyster ponds originally, that's what I call it.
Yeah, there's one just west of it, the same,
Yeah, it's
Going
two.
right into the pond?
yeah. It gives
Well,
them,
basically, the walk itself ends at mean low tide, and then there's just a set of steps.
I know what you're after.
there's about 3 feet of water, 4 feet of water at low tide, but the problem is at low tide, you can't get out to the bay, so it would be just used at kayaking when the tide's high there.
Correct.
It's been consistent what we've approved in these other dredged water bodies. And there's a set of stairs at the end.
That's it.
Are they gonna be seasonal stairs, or are they gonna be fixed year-round?
The idea is just to make them fixed.
Okay.
Just leave them in, less disturbance at the end. It's lined up with a gravel path that kind of heads in that direction now. And again, basically, the idea of these catwalks, always from an environmental perspective, is that you're providing a fixed elevated point of access that allows the marsh to continue to grow beneath it,
Yep.
because there's nothing to stop people from just dragging this stuff through the marsh and killing it.
And as far as on top of the catwalk, there'll be no handrails, it'll just be like posts up?
That's correct. So it's at the max allowable height, 34 inches under the Blue Book.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to what we approved in the
Yeah,
past.
it's literally the identical design of the one that was approved in June.
James, do we have everything we need?
Hearing stands.
Okay,
Should be fine then.
okay.
Like I said, I usually try to hold off on that until we have this conversation.
Makes sense.
I don't want to jump the gun.
Okay. So we just need
So I'll
engineer
get
plan.
engineer plans to
Stamp.
James. Great. Okay, thanks,
Thank you.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
So you got today, right?
That's all I have.
Then you've got Sonoa House LLC, 65 Cliff Drive. First Coastal,
Yeah, I'm gonna stay to object to this next one, though.
okay?
Just take a seat.
Take a number.
Exactly.
Hey, everybody.
Right.
Are we having fun? See what happens. See what.
Or my bicep, it's got to get surgery on Thursday. Not comfortable. I am not
Stay
comfortable.
with the PT now after the surgery.
I just want to get through the surgery, get through the heel, and then I'm looking forward to the PT, if that makes any sense.
there you go.
Because I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
So this project, I think you guys looked at this before with Aaron. Billy Mack, First Coastal for the applicant. And I think the one question on the last time it was reviewed was the buffer area and the vegetation. So we did provide a aerial survey from late spring that shows the area very densely vegetated with native vegetation. And then we supplemented that with some additional vegetation that we're proposing after the dredging project.
And did you bump up the volume coming out on the dredging project too? I
Yes,
kinda
we
noticed,
went, instead, I think
'Cause
it
that
was
was
1
a little
foot to 2 foot.
questionable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think you had the yards.
This is a modification, but what's it for? Just the.
Yeah, I think it's just for dredging, but we're adding the vegetation in the buffer area as well.
So what's the exact modification? The change the amount of dredging?
Yeah, the quantity of the dredging. So we're going down to -2. I think the previous approval was -1, and that was in.
And the states, we're,
The state's at -2,
okay,
consistent with
so
that.
we're matching the state.
And it's about 12 or 14, 15? Let's see.
15 by 86.
Yeah.
Can I see, Billy, this, we didn't get
We
this
have,
yet.
what, we have these too, James?
Oh, you should, yeah, you should have some
You have this
aerial.
stuff you can put up?
What is it? What are you looking at?
I just don't remember seeing the imagery.
There's an aerial that we sent.
So ironically, this part that you're revegetating is the inverse flip-flop that was supposedly the first time.
Yeah, that's the.
That
low-
the
that's-
inverse flip-flop where they took the square footage of, and it perfectly fit like a glove.
Yeah,
And then that's the part that's not holding currently on this piece of property.
the vegetation above the low sill
Yeah.
bulkhead is not holding very well, so we're bumping that up.
You're bumping that up as far as like planting and how you're gonna hold it down and make sure the plugs don't go floating away, and because of the fetch that slams into the low sill bulkhead that used to be 3 foot. All right.
Yeah, but once you get the root system established, they'll flourish there.
It should do quite well. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Once it's established.
as long as you got enough square footage on this for the dredge material,
Yeah.
like nailed down, I think it's a good project.
Do we have a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 year, basically, plan that,
There is presently on the DEC permits there, and I believe ours a 5-year.
Yeah, it's a 5-year permit that can
Yep.
be renewed for another 5 years for maintenance.
That's important.
that's
Yeah.
from the state.
That's from the state, and we do the same with you guys.
Yeah.
Where are we at as far as currently, when is the terminus of the existing permit? Because this has been drawn out so long.
That's a good question.
See, ours is a 1 year, and then you can renew for 4 years.
Right, exactly.
To take it out for 5, and then,
Let's get you the date on that.
Well, after 5 years, if it's not completely restored, it's not, you're gonna get what you get after 5 years.
you have to,
So the
But
DEC
it should work
permit
pretty good, because that area really
expires,
flourishes the,
26, I believe, right?
no, in 34.
34?
the state expires in
So
34.
it's a 10-year.
Yeah,
issued
normally
in
it's a 10-year.
Yeah.
The only people that got hit with the 5-year was us at Mecox for whatever reason.
Okay.
Right?
6 years to get the
Took
5-year
6 years to get a
extension.
5-year permit. But that's a different story. We'll leave that right there for now.
So, from when this actually gets dredged, I would recommend that we give them a 5-year maintenance agreement.
yeah.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, they're applying for the permits to actually dredge it, but we don't know when that's actually gonna happen.
Yeah, but we got that built in, though.
Yeah.
You got 5 years, you have to renew every year. That's standard with what our.
Yeah, that we could
But
get.
I think Chip,
If
Four
we're-
more years, you get 1 and then 4, so you got 5. Right,
you're
so we're
looking
set.
to, when you start it, to go out 5 years, correct?
Yeah,
But that's not in our regulations. I don't see.
Well, I guess after 5 years, we're gonna have to evaluate it anyhow.
Correct. So he'll come back in.
Yeah.
At the 5-year mark, and then we'll do a reevaluation of what's
We'll
going
do a
on.
yearly, he'll do a yearly monitoring, give us a presentation or some kind of information, and we'll see if we have to have them reapply for another permit to extend it. Is that good?
Yeah, and now that the shoreline's stabilized.
Yeah.
And we get some depth there, we're expecting to get that flow.
Yeah.
That will,
That's the only option that we have
Yeah.
right now.
it's a tough situation, I get it.
It's better than what it is, I'll tell you right now.
And the dredging window is, we have to do it before January 1st.
of this year?
Well, this year or the following.
And the spoils are going,
Spoils are being trucked out, and they're going to a off-site.
You want him to add the DEC language like we have in the past to the cover sheet, so it's on the resolution.
Yeah.
That would make good practice.
Billy, most of the material that is gonna be removed, it's sand,
It's all gonna be trucked out, yeah.
yeah, but it's mostly sand, it's not.
Yeah, great quality sand.
So, I mean, a place like Circle Beach in Mill Creek, which is a deposition site for the Mill Creek channel, would that be an appropriate area?
Sure.
Why
And
don't
we
you-
have a lot of concern about that isthmus lately.
Okay, I'm just,
So, I mean, if that's close to that
That's a
disposal area
permitted
too.
deposition site, then, yeah.
Yeah.
well, I'm just saying to
I
make
think I
it,
mentioned that to the last environmental consultant that was dealing with this, but
Right.
yeah, but that's a rocky beach and you're putting
Yeah.
sand there, so the public,
where does the state, the state has this going specifically where?
To an approved site.
That's all it says?
Yeah.
and that's an approved site. The closest one I know of.
that's the closest shot for you.
Yeah, I mean, other than trucking it to, one of the commercial sites, right.
Well, there's also Clam Road, Clam Island in Noyak, but you have to go down the beach there. This one here, you just basically go down Circle Beach.
I think Circle Beach would be an ideal location.
I
for
do
it.
too,
Easy to get to, too.
And it's quick for you guys to truck it out of there.
yeah. And it has the whole winter to dry, so it'll look
So what's
nice.
the language that you're looking for on the,
We want to mimic the DEC permit.
Yeah, the DEC language that says 5-year monitoring
okay.
of what the plants, is that what you're talking
Yes.
So just add that to the cover sheet.
Okay,
And we don't need stamp plans for dredging, correct?
got it. Excellent. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I do have another here.
Yeah, let's do your,
You want to advance it pending that cover sheet with that?
Language
Or
on
you
it?
wanna hold it?
Depends, are you gonna dredge it before January?
We're hoping to, tell you the truth.
Yeah, advance it pending.
A lot of moving parts, but, yeah. I do have something in 15 Bluff, but I can come back.
wait a second. Hold on a minute.
That's the last thing for First Coastal? It's in.
Yeah, that's the.
Chips.
general
15
permit
Bluff
application.
Point.
That's the final stamp plans
Yeah.
review.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the final stamp plan. So you've complied with that?
Yeah.
It all matches up?
I need my glasses.
You want to borrow mine?
No, thank you for explaining. I'll see you.
All right.
Frederick Von Wick, you got 101 Big Fresh Pond, North Sea, represented by the owner.
Hello. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
How are you?
Can you just sign in?
Yes, sorry about that. I came from New Jersey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so you are,
I'm Natalie Sobolano, his assistant.
okay.
I believe this is a continuation of what we discussed a month ago, right? So
Can I see the, do you have paperwork for
it's
that?
a 6-foot float. Give me the whole folder, actually. So we did discuss it a few weeks ago, so I don't know where the board was at with that.
This is basically a swim float, Joe?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But I got, so Lynn and Bill White,
Yes,
who's,
previous owners.
okay, so Lynn and Bill White are here as agents.
That was the confusion, I think.
Is that mine? And the owner's Bronson.
Current owners, Bronson, correct.
And you're representing Bronson?
I don't think you guys haven't discussed this yet. I think last time no one showed up, so.
So you want to do it,
I haven't actually looked at this one
a
yet.
6x20 swimming platform?
Yeah, so in freshwater water bodies, you only allow 8x8 swim floats. That was one thing.
Is this pre-existing or is this?
If it's unanchored to
stairs
the
are
lake
now.
bed,
Yes, that
Stairs
was
in
my
there.
other question was in your description, you say that it's, will remain floating and unanchored to the lake bed. And the design will not include any pilings or motorized features, so I don't know how it.
is it a rope to the shore?
Spot.
It would be roped to the stairs.
With pilings, no pilings.
What kind of anchoring devices?
So is
Gonna
this,
get
what
put
is
up on the
this?
shore and just kind of get stuck there.
That's what's there now.
This is what's here now?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
The ribbons is what's existing and that's coming out? Or,
no, sorry, that was to demonstrate where it would be.
The stairs are there, I think.
Stairs are
the
there.
stairs are there and then this like, is the ribbons delineating a walkway or floating,
I
like
guess.
one of those
so,
plastic
Are those
floats?
stakes in the bottom?
Yeah, I think they're trying to
That's
show,
the proposed,
That's just a illustration of representation?
Yes.
I think we might just have to go to,
it's possible that your employer can bring in an engineer so we can have a discussion more professionally.
or an environmental consultant,
Yeah,
like,
a
it'd make this
consultant, yeah.
process a lot smoother.
Yeah, I'm just, that's why I appreciate your comment, I'm just trying to,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're,
We weren't
you know.
given the background
Right,
of what
okay.
exactly you guys would need.
Yeah.
We
So
were
you-
just told,
So you're,
submit the paperwork.
you're picking this up from a previous owner then, so that's part of the
I see
problem.
Right.
So this is not what you're his assistant, you're this person's assistant?
Yes.
Yes, I
you're not- this
oversee the
is not-
property. I'm not an engineer.
Do you have an agent's letter that gives you,
Yes.
yeah, okay, just making sure that, you
Yes,
know,
I
the whole.
do, I do.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I'm like,
All right,
I
I mean,
wasn't told by the office
I think
that we
she's
need
just
to
trying to
have
get this,
someone
the ball,
in person.
yeah.
I'm
Right,
just
I
trying to
just-
get things
She's
moving.
just trying to get the ball
I'm
rolling.
just trying to figure out who I'm dealing with. and
Yeah.
what-
That's my confusion too, it's like, it's.
Right, I'm reading this and I'm like, looking at this
Yeah,
and
but
I'm
we're
looking at my.
unconfusing it right now. So basically, it looks like you want more than just a 20 by 6 foot float according to this overhead ribbon structure that you have in the picture.
you want a catwalk that continues off the steps from the bluff?
But did you guys submit this, or was this previous?
I don't know,
I
yeah.
submitted this.
Okay,
This was
you-
submitted by us.
Okay,
It was not
okay.
submitted by the previous owners.
Okay, that's the confusion I think I have,
Right.
so.
So
I think that.
we got a lot of stuff to
Yeah,
tighten
I
up
think
here.
the smoothest.
Great, I'd love
yeah,
to tighten
I
it
think
up.
the
Tell me what
smoothest
we need.
is find an environmental
Yeah,
consultant.
find a consultant and bring them in and give me a plan so they can review it and come back to us as to.
Yeah, because we can't, I don't know,
Are there even plans that go with those drawings?
No.
what do we have to deal with here? I'm not sure.
What's
What do
the
you got?
character of work they're asking for on the,
I think they're just trying to get one of those plastic floating structures to go out, but
is
as
that
far
it?
as,
I mean,
yeah.
Did you want swimming or kayaking? Like, what's
Yes,
the
it's
goal?
for kayaking.
Kayaking, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's proposed as a 6x20 swim.
I was told by the office that's the largest we could have. They didn't say anything about fresh bodies of water.
Yeah.
That was also not relayed.
Okay,
okay.
I
okay.
think your smoothest would be to apply, if you really wanted to just get the ball rolling, apply for an 8x8 float
Right.
and leave it
I'd
at that.
love to do.
And just leave it at that and say, apply for an 8x8
Whatever
float.
anchoring
And
devices you choose,
Yeah.
so we know what we're dealing with.
so we know what we're dealing with, very simple, like we're gonna use helical anchors or, to hold the
Anchors
float
or
in place.
pilings.
And I think that's gonna be your smoothest. Otherwise, you're gonna have to get an environmental consultant with an engineered plans
Yeah.
and a whole litany of stuff that your client probably doesn't wanna deal with for a swim platform.
Right.
So I would recommend that you reapply for an 8x8 swim platform with the anchoring device.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's all
Determined.
saying unanchored.
This is all said, that's basically saying we're gonna anchor it without anchoring it, so.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah,
confused by
yeah,
it.
so
Yeah, the
I
whole
would,
thing,
I would
yeah.
just say that we're gonna put mushroom anchors, what, two mushroom anchors?
Yeah, one each
Regulations
end,
about
yeah.
that?
I would leave that for their engineer
let
to
their
deal with
engineer.
it. Let their
You're
engineer.
you're saying not to get an engineer. Get an engineer?
We still need plans.
You need plans. Someone's gonna have to be able to
They gotta
make
be
plans.
stamped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
so-
up to your boss, but, again,
Yeah, what the
we
float,
can't say who you can, we can't say what you have to do.
It's like
you know?
applying for a building permit without the blueprints, it's
Right.
not gonna work,
Understood.
right? So you need,
Simple 8x8 float, engineered, with an environmental consultant that can provide the engineered plans, and it'll probably,
and what the material is,
what the material's gonna be,
non-treated
non-treated
material.
materials.
Great.
And
It's all in the blue book.
and the
It's-
devices you can use to.
driving back to Jersey now,
Yep.
Oh,
In this weather,
You may.
beat the traffic.
Okay, all right, so we'll go from there. We'll resubmit by an 8x8 with plans.
yeah.
And if you have any questions, just call our office, ask for James.
Okay, great.
And
We'll
we'll
love
be
to
able
talk to
to-
James.
We'll steer you in the right direction.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Thank you.
have a good day.
All right,
Joe?
yep. I have a,
Kelly Giddish,
is anybody here for that? I don't think so.
anybody what?
I think everyone's here for that.
Well, I think it's popped on here. I mean, I spoke to her last week, I think. We
Yeah,
need-
so this was on a while ago, it was before Matt and Chip and Joe were on the board. You guys had reviewed, she put in a dock structure illegally, got a notice violation, went through the whole process of legalizing it. You needed plans to show non-treated lumber and stamp plans, so it was like a long, year wait for these plans, so we put it on for you guys to discuss so that you had a chance to look at these plans.
Yeah, because we finally got,
So, I think she should make it.
Bless you, Eddie.
Salute.
This is the.
But this will give us, an overview.
Was this cleared in court council? Was this cleared with the,
I have no idea.
we don't know, okay.
I think this is like part of the requirement of getting it cleared, is you have to come to the board to get it,
Okay.
to get it
Permitted.
permitted, is what
If
this
it's,
is.
in-
This is
if it's
what-
in court, we're never notified that there's something in court, so.
James, as it's currently, brought before the board, is it something that is approvable? Does it have the proper material? This,
It says untreated cedar wood for roof flow decking. It's hard to tell if it's a float or not. It looks like it's a fixed
Did you guys approve this back?
I think
in
it's
18 or
fixed.
no?
pier.
I think it's all
no,
fixed.
it's an unpermitted
It's
structure.
fine.
It's got some type of anchoring devices, you see them on the
Got
plan?
Suction cup feet on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just different,
This is like cookie cutter freshwater
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Aluminum frame with
It's
a,
cookie cutter freshwater that they did on their own
Yeah.
without the benefit of permits, and then we had to get it to proper
So,
permitting and.
what? I mean, I've always liked those. We used to use them in Mecox and they held up quite well,
There's
honestly.
some people that use them in Shinnecock too.
The question at this point now is, does it meet our Blue Book regulations? Because we've been through this quite a bit. So if at this point in time, they've done what they were asked to do by the Board of Trustees and it meets Blue Book regulation, I think that's really
Yeah.
the concerns.
Do we have the file, Joe?
I have.
So it gets.
James, when you looked at this, your review as the environmental analyst, did it?
It is.
Check the boxes.
It appears to be, yeah. There's no regulation on how far you can go out and do big fresh, so the distance makes
So what's
sense.
in-
It's
so-
not-
Do-
if it's
Does it
big,
have,
It's, they're, you know, they're not.
We don't
proposing
have-
a float, so
Right, we don't have complaints.
I don't, for the blue book, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't appear to be any violation.
Right, it just was that it was done without a permit.
We just have no current pictures.
Yeah, it's
Provable.
it's very simple.
Yes. Yeah, I remember working on this and I think we had, requested certain things and then James.
Yeah, she originally had treated lumber, which you guys had them remove.
Yep.
Right,
And we needed stamp plans.
right, and then, you-
Finally gave us a stamp plan, and, the board members, since the
Right.
time it was advanced.
James brought this to my attention last week or the week before last.
Yeah.
I reached out and called her. I said, hey, you need to tighten up with what this board needs. She did.
So that was the existing structure that they put in without a permit.
Charlotte, was this the one you talked to me about?
yeah, that was,
Okay.
this is, this good.
Is that what's there now? That was.
This is what's here present?
Yeah, that was,
James, could I see the stamp on the
Because that's
plans?
nothing in the T configuration that we have. right?
Yeah, it's different.
wasn't that what was, that's the tree wood, that's the, tree wood one, right?
Yeah, but that's not, what that big platform, and I've actually swam over to this. So I know that it's, that,
What's
the plans that you have up there.
Thanks, James.
Is
What is
this,
different?
this simple T configuration, correct?
It's an L.
An L configuration.
That's what I.
And this is a large platform at the end of a,
Yeah.
he has to remove that.
Yeah.
Do it
And
back.
replaced with the,
With the simple
With the, no.
8 foot by 4 foot, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Untreated.
Untreated.
I believe that's treated.
Yes, it is,
It's
yeah.
in there, so she-
yeah.
I mean, this looks like fur on top, but
So they're replacing that with the proposed that's in the right hand.
and the through
Through flow deck.
Yes.
through flow with decking for the first part of it that goes over the marsh. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
It's simple, it's a lot simpler than that.
yeah.
Yes. Got it.
So it came back to work session because again, it started on the prior board, so before we advance it this way, everybody
Yeah,
gets the
and the
benefit.
prior
I
board
agree.
was basically designed that thing with good
Right.
intentions, so I think we're fine with it. I
Yep.
don't know, that's up to you, but yeah,
That's good.
Let's advance it then.
advanced.
All right. Moving right along here, we have general permit applications for determination. First one is Robert Reichenbach Jr. Got what we need here, James? What's going on?
Yeah,
Around Flanders, or no, sorry, where?
15 Ramada Drive, Hampton Bays.
better you than me, oh my god.
Good to go?
Yep. Went over this multiple times.
Yes, we did. We good?
Yep.
We got 27 Barracuda, Roland Rhinebacks.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Stamp. Then you got,
Bluff Point?
15 Bluff Point.
I'd like to make a motion that we hold to Edgemere. I'll have council,
We're still working on Bluff.
We're still working on Bluff Point, Joe. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay.
Bluff?
Okay.
I'll have council discuss that.
Yeah, we've received communication from a person that has an oyster culture project that appears to be where the structure they wish to construct would be in conflict with. I don't recommend at this point that we do a public hearing, but I do request that we get the GPS coordinates for the oyster culture project, submit them to the consultant so that she can have the survey updated with the GPS points, and then we can make a determination whether this is good, this is bad, or whether we need a hearing and they need to discuss something, so.
Can I also recommend that we have the bathymetric survey done to determine the depth of water of the current oyster site, put on the survey with the.
The oyster site and or the dock application.
Yeah, on the dock application, have it all there so we can make a review over it. So I recommend us holding it
So I
until we
would
get.
recommend holding it.
I second that.
Okay.
I make a motion.
Hold
Okay,
it.
second,
All in favor of holding it?
yep.
Hold it.
All right. And you've got 325 Royal? That's okay, McLean Associates project? Oh, we should have stamped engineers, plans from the engineers, right?
Yep.
That should be easy for them, right?
That's what they do.
That's their job.
Oh, I have this stamp right here.
We're good, yeah, we're good.
And we're gonna waive the fee on this?
Of course,
It's a
that's, yeah,
town
we're
project?
we're past that already, yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
just making sure.
Yeah, definitely waiving the fees.
All right.
Shakira's up to bat.
And now we have Shakira.
Word fella.
Hello, Shakira. Thank you for making the trip down here to Town Hall.
No, it was my fault. I
Got you out of your comfortable, nice spot.
Yeah,
Hampton Bays, right?
Bays, yes, yes.
At least there's no traffic today, come
I
on.
know, it was,
No, it was really nice coming in.
right? It's like back in the day. Back in the days I barely remember,
That's 20 years ago.
right? So we have a transfer of permit number 50, Steve Rempe to Jessica Kowski.
Yes,
And by the way, all these location applications, they have been reviewed by the Bay Constable.
yes, they have.
Transfer,
I'm okay with that.
what,
Transfer
Bay
it.
constables are.
they weren't co-applicants previously.
I don't know.
No, she was not.
Meets all the guidelines, number 50.
Yes, the Bay constables was okay with the transfer of that.
Okay. You good with it?
I'm gonna abstain.
Majority good with it?
I'm good with it.
Go with it.
Then you got 233. This is one coming off the wait list.
Yes. And the Bay constables was okay with this one as well, just needs your approval.
Okay, I'm good with it.
I'm okay.
Okay.
The other one,
The other one,
new location.
and that one, the Bay constables denied because it was too close to the other locations in Cold Spring Harbor.
So then, this is the Stephen Rogoski one?
Yes, it says,
If the Bay Constables are denying it,
Yeah, it's denied.
it's denied. We're not gonna,
There's already a couple duck
i-
lines.
Yeah,
if it's too
it's
close,
too
it's
much
too close.
pressure.
We're not,
said it was close to 3 other duck lines.
no, that's gonna be a problem. No. That becomes counterproductive.
Yep.
Okay. Then you got 53,
Yep.
so I'll abstain from that one, how about that?
WS 39 north of Tiana Bay Park, Ryan Horwitz. He's on from the wait list.
That's my son.
Yes.
You made it.
He made it, it only took him 8 years.
Where is the site?
Diana?
It's like west,
Tiana.
yeah, it's like west of the Tiana Bay Park. It's actually not too far from his house, and it's accessible. There it is.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, it's right there.
so he's gonna meet with Constable Marine Patrol Franks, and he'll direct him to the
Correct location.
more
Location.
specifics, but
Yeah.
relative to where,
It's where the Capaloo used to be.
right, relative to where he lives and access and whatnot,
Yep.
Well, yeah, and then proximity to the other blind, yada.
it works for him, yeah, so,
Yeah.
and it's one that's been on there, it's just, you know,
Uh,
wait list, he finally got to the point where it got to him, so.
Scott, I would recommend that you stop chiming in.
Well, I already, oh, yeah, yeah, it is what it is.
So I recommend that we approve it. I mean,
I
it's,
second it.
it's a good area.
Yeah.
I second that.
We have 2 more from the wait list.
Which is good that the wait list is moving, right?
Yeah, these guys are
The
giving
way
up their
that it's-
spot.
That is being done, there's more people access to the locations.
Yeah, Shakira's sending it out to, I think, groups of 10 people at a time.
And then
And then
we
whoever
wait.
gets precedence.
Yeah, if they're, whoever's on a wait list first, if 2 spots are requested, then it's the person that was on the wait list at first that will get the spot.
That's like higher up.
Yeah, and so then you wait like 3 days and everybody gets back to you and they have to get all the paperwork in before it's taken off
Right.
of the list for the next group of people that's being sent out.
We sped up the process. This is a good thing.
Yeah, nice job, Shakira.
Okay.
Hi, Mylan.
You're on. So, permit number 199.
Yep.
I'm good with it.
Good with that.
You good?
too. Yep.
And permit number 200.
Agree with that one
Good
too.
with it, too.
These weren't duck boat sites, right? They were actually blind sites.
Blind sites.
Yeah. Because he was shooting a duck boat last year out of there, or somebody was.
The first one we approved, what was it, Blindside? Was up on the meadow there.
I
for
meant
you.
the one to the south side.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's a blind site.
Well, it's an approved site,
Yes.
so,
Right next.
all good.
Right next to a sanctuary. Right next to a bird sanctuary. But it's technically in our jurisdiction.
It's technically outside of the bird sanctuary. It's on the land, so.
well, you know, even like, when you get to the eastern part of Quag, we made an area that's sort of like a resting area
Yeah,
for the birds,
yeah.
right? So we have taken areas and made them sanctuary-like, so that the birds can rest. We don't want to have a non-productive resource, so it's been looked at pretty carefully. All right, so 200's good, so let's go to 231. It's a transfer to David Aquino, right?
Yes. So 231, transferring to David Aquino. That was approved by the Bay Constables. He had handed in all of his necessary paperwork.
Okay.
Okay with it.
And then permit number 227, Bart Johnson, he's
Hello.
adding,
Excuse me for a second. I got a question.
Madison.
he's adding a co-permittee, Anthony Addison.
All right.
That's fine. The more permittees, the better.
Spread out the workload.
And then permit number 212, 216, and 215, Edward Adaduk is transferring to Michael Messin.
Wait, for this one, he can only transfer 2 of those spots, right?
Yes.
What'd the Bay Constable say?
They said it was okay.
We have to put that on hold. We can't transfer 3.
He said it's pending the trustees' approval.
Yeah, that'd be going against the Blue Book.
We should contact Michael and see which one of the 3 he want, what, 2 out
Two
of
of the
3.
three.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So you're gonna hold that one? Yeah.
That was an important call, I apologize for that.
You
Pre-op
just
testing.
missed it. This one has three transfers, so we gotta put it on hold.
On hold.
We ask the council person which one of the 2 out of 3 he wants.
Okay.
And we have Matt Parsons, 266, Reeves Bay.
Yeah, and then Shakira, I would give him the option for the third one. He can either transfer it to somebody else, or it can go back to the wait list, or he can keep it. Those are basically his options.
So the next one at 266, that was on the wait list, and then Noah Wilson applied, and he approved, he sent in all his necessary documents. But then also the original owner, Stanley Dowowski, he also wrote a letter to you, to the board, asking for y'all to give it, asking for the spot to be given back to him.
This is the one that we already gave him plenty of time notice to redo.
Yes, the spot, the
and
wait list,
the wait-
the waitlisted spot has been on the wait list for some time now, since I've been doing it, so I'm just.
It's been on the
saying.
wait list.
This spot has been on the wait list since I started doing the program. And so now the original owner had given it to a friend, who then it was confiscated from him. It was taken from him, revoked from him, and now, I could read you the original owner's letter.
Why was it revoked?
It was, I guess he didn't hunt his spot. And so from Bruce Cooper, to the original Stanley Dowowski, gave it to Bruce Cooper, and he no longer hunted the spot. So it was put back on the wait list.
This is why I've been very firm about pushing for co-applicants,
Yeah.
because having a friend shoot the blind and then he drops the ball or gets an infraction, then we end up with this problem, but
Is
unfortunately.
it a problem?
The problem is the guy gave up his rights to somebody who didn't
Take care of
do
the
the right
blind.
thing, so he's SOL.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
it was on the wait list.
It
It
was
was,
a violation.
Co-permittees
Yeah.
allowed.
So there's nothing really that we can do.
and we've contacted
There's no
these
appeal.
people every year. I mean, if somebody has a delinquent duck blind and isn't hunted, or has no information.
grass it, didn't send their pictures in.
Call them,
didn't-
yeah, we've been very diligent, making sure that,
Shakira, the original owner, did we give any, did he not do something and we gave him extensions and grace
Well,
periods?
The original owner, the reason why he gave it to his friend Bruce was because he was having health issues.
Okay, so we gave him consideration, and he had options at that time to put a co-permittee, but he didn't. He relinquished it, so.
So this transfer, or this wait list actually, is with the approval of Marine Patrol Bay Constables.
Yes.
So the reality is that they do a great job for
Yeah.
what they do administering this plan. There's like 300-plus duck blinds, like the biggest managed duck blind program
New
in
York State.
the
In
state.
fact, I'd like to applaud the Marine Patrol, how good a
Absolutely.
job they do at managing this.
Absolutely, that's what I'm getting at, is
Yeah.
they're very diligent at what they do, they're watching, they know, they're dialed in with that entire community. You could not have a better group overseeing
Correct.
this resource, managing it from a productivity standpoint, and in my opinion, from a public safety standpoint. You couldn't have a better group of people to be advising the board on this, so there's nothing, I feel bad for the guy, but there's nothing we can do.
No. Well, I think
There's nothing we can do.
You set a bad precedent when you start to feel bad.
Can't, exactly, there's nothing we can do.
No, everybody's done a due diligence on
People
this.
got it, co-permittee, listen, when you get, look, we're all getting older, right? So sometimes you need help, you get a co-permittee on there, right? Help you out when you can't grass it or hunt it or whatever, and you keep the tradition going.
Yeah, and then I think we always talk about this every year. Well, not that I've been here long, but I know there's been talks of it, is being able to only transfer to a co-permittee.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be a lot cleaner legally and fairness
And
wise.
this is another good example.
Yeah.
Where it's advantageous
Yeah.
to, you know.
But I would like to push for that in the near future of having co-permittees only being the transferable entities. Otherwise, it becomes favoritism within the Marine Patrol determining whether this should be transferred to another applicant, and they're, in all intents and purposes, jumping the wait list.
I mean, this board has always bent over backwards to be helpful and considerate to permit
Yeah.
holders.
Giving them all times of like, I forgot my homework, kind
Yeah,
of
the
like
dog
excuses
needs my
for why they
renewal permit,
didn't, yeah.
and can I
mean,
have
it's-
another one,
Look,
you
my
know?
own son sat on this wait list for a long time.
Yeah.
Right? Until he got
But
an
I would like to discuss this further in exec of the transfer of,
Well, there's nothing to discuss in exec, I'm afraid. It's,
yeah.
Shakira, you said this has been on the wait list
For
for
now,
2 years.
for
That's
this
just the
year,
future.
yeah.
proposed
yeah.
changes to the blue book, yes, but
Yeah.
on this one.
No, on
you-
this, on these applicants, it's nailed down. It's already a procedure that we have in place. They're letting Marine Patrol determine things.
Okay, so we've got a lot to talk about moving forward. We're gotta take a harder look at some of these, and one of them's definitely the new location is not gonna work. Right.
New locations out
That's
and,
out.
and the 3 applications
Yeah, and so this one is approved
is approved.
to Noah Wilson?
On
Yes.
the wait list,
There's,
yes.
there's
No
no,
wait list,
there is no
yeah.
option.
How has the online, everybody been responding to the online submissions?
I do have quite about maybe 5 or 6 that did it successfully online, and then there's some that's having a little trouble because they don't have computer access.
Okay.
Getting through it all, right?
They're getting through it all, yes. And so,
And then we did pass that for,
The change, yeah.
yeah, for this year, for showing the pictures to Marine Patrol, it goes through the online solutions.
But you're actively hunting.
Yeah, that
They're
you're
doing it.
actively hunting and that, yeah,
yeah,
that's,
they're
that-
doing it, and so Rich gets them, he's letting me know that he's getting them, and then
Good.
I save them into an electronic folder as we get them submitted.
great, so we have a paper trail.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so I think that concludes work session agenda, and we do have a bunch of things on our exec session agenda, so I don't know, does anybody have anything else, or?
I'm good.
We're good?
Right now.
All right, so I'm gonna make a motion to close the work session, adjourn the
Second.
work session, seconded by trustee McLaughlin. All in favor?
Aye.
We're gonna go into executive session. See everybody in a little while.
Mike's off.